した過去の時を飛び越えて行くあてもなくさまよう街の中交錯する影を見つめただ立ちすくめた暗闇の中灯る君という温かく優しい日をずっと探してたんだ遠くを見つめる横顔を吹き抜ける風揺れる髪に目があったこの先もきっときっと歩く歩幅合わせようこれから始まってく二人で過ごしていく時何気ない笑顔さえも大切なものとしたかけがえのない時間を教えてくれた君となら明日もきっとこのくらいすぐにきった手と手離さない
We made our way to the shores via a spot that was close to the tallest building in the entire city. Shortly after we entered underground tanks, we began to rain. It began to rain heavily and the water level kept rising, so we hurried further aside. That's a good thing. You got in early enough.
あんたってついてるわね。
Rain water is flowing with the effluent into the smaller canals beside the walkway, producing a stench wafting upwards. I even spotted a few rats going past me under the light provided by the candle. My job meant to be repaired, myself, although I have to say this place is even worse than when it is raining. We'll have to stay here for some time.
やめて。鼻がおかしくなりそう。バスタブちゃんが恋しいわ。泡風呂に入りたい。
That's just you lean on me. I've also bathed and even sprayed perfume on myself. The fragrance on my body can mask the scent.
私もちょうど眠くなってたところ。
Yeah, then Mark. And she immediately leans on me and shuts her eyes and begins to rush without any shyness or hesitation. I can feel the warmth of no breathing. We sit on the mats we have prepared earlier and snuggle together. People may say the scene feels warm and ominous, but I don't think so. The girl I kill a lot is so close to me, which man won't feel excited about it. One of my organs is extremely active. Why, it's my heart racing non-stop. Hope Yella won't hear this embarrassing series of heartbeats. My night part is getting full. Yes, it's the muscles. I can't possibly see a girl laying on my body with flabby muscles. We stay like this for some time. The wind outside seems to be getting heavier, creating a surge in the water flow on the ground. Meanwhile, the sewer continues to flow downstream as the smell from that dirty water gets stronger, surging our noses non-stop. Really faded to be in this place. The sense reminds me of that feeling I dung as a child.
クソ鳥
It wished her head to look at me when I say something. Her eyes are sparkling under the candlelight.
その話を聞くのは初めてよね。
Well, it's not a nice thing to talk about. I scratched my head in embarrassment. This is quite an unpleasant memory. Are you interested? Would you like to hear it?
さっさと話しなさいよ。
She pinched my arm. Not fish riddle. Earlier, I told you Mr. Cook adopted me.
え
Yellow responds briefly in natural mark.
あんたの偉大な料理人クックさんの昔話は何度も聞いたわ。
Oops, I rolled my head in embarrassment. An orphanage once run by a religious group took me in before I met Mr. Cook. Though the staff admitted me, but in fact only a few killed if the orphans would live or die. We could only rely on the safe most of the time. Had to work for A1 when I could understand things and shove it dog most of the time. The smell was comparable to this place. We also took turns to repair mirrors at that time. I would often wipe my dirty hands on the wall and cook for everyone after moving on that manual.
あんたたちの味覚はヴァンパイア並みなの？よくそんな恐ろしいもの食べられたわね。
Back then, it was considered good if you had anything. I would simply swallow anything edible when I felt hungry. I wouldn't have time to taste them at all.
うん、わかるわ。私もお腹がすくと臭いネズミの血まで一気に吸ってたもの。
What? You mean habits are much disgusting than mine?
長く生きてるんだからその分嫌なことも経験してるわ。
There for a long time. Speaking of which, you would always heal about my past. How about yours? Can you share with me?
私の昔話。
She leans her head on my shoulder again as she might. That's it. What?
一番大事なことは昼間話したわ。
My ears are telling me that her voice is moving up my neck, and it's so wonderful.
その後は可愛い女の子のふりをして人間たちの庇護を利用し続けた。そうやって人間界で徐々に自分の足場を築いていったわ。それでも自分がヴァンパイアであるという事実に直面しなければならない時がやってくる。とある家族の家に住まわせてもらっていたある日、その家に泥棒が入ったの。私は怖くて思わず彼を殺してしまった。一度噛みついたら止められなくて彼の血を吸い尽くしてしまったの。当然その場にいた家族は怯えたわ。みんな私の前にひざまずいて見逃してくれと懇願した。その夜私はその家を飛び出した。もう人間に頼って生きるのはやめようと思ったわ。そして近くの山に逃げ込んだ。最初はウサギやリスみたいな小動物を捕まえて人間の血の代わりにしようと思った。でも血の量が少なすぎて効果も人間の血ほど続かない。お腹いっぱいにもならない。でもクマみたいな大きな動物に手を出す勇気もなかったの。だから次に私は山林に出没する強盗や山賊を襲うことにした。彼らの心配なんて誰もしないから気兼ねなく襲えたわ。そのうちたくさん血を吸うと強くなれることに気づいていくつかの能力を身につけた後、私は狩りの範囲を広げることにした。それから私よりも長く生きているヴァンパイアに出会ったの。彼はヴァンパイアのことをたくさん教えてくれたわ。飛行能力を身につけたり、吸血の効率を上げる方法や天雷を避ける方法は彼から学んだの。多くのヴァンパイアは成長できないまま天雷に殺されてしまう。彼に出会えたのは運が良かったわ。彼に教えられた方法で私は何度も天雷を避けることができて、それからもどんどん強くなっていった。そしてますます強欲になった私は血の他にも富を求めるようになった。私はお金に取りつかれた貴族たちに目をつけたわ。そして自分の容姿と能力を使って彼らからたくさんのものを奪った。そんなことをしていたらついに大陸のほとんどの国の貴族たちに多額の懸賞金をかけられて大勢のヴァンパイアハンターに追われることになったわ。しょうがないから最後に王様の王冠と杖を奪って 新大陸に移り、それを売って家に変えたの。その家が前に行ったところよ。それからは同じことね。吸血に強盗、そして地下室を財宝でいっぱいにして店内を避ける準備をしていたの。そういえば風呂に隠れていた時、銃を持った騒がしいやつらが近くに来たの。そいつらきちんとした制服を着ていて、きっと政府が軍を送って私を包囲するつもりなんだと思ったわ。
Wait a minute, extreme large people gone, dressed in very neat. Is he evil form to Australian? What did he do to him?
もちろん片付けたわ。天雷に撃たれる危険もあったけど、奴らを放置したら結局ウロが見つかっちゃうしね。
This quiet coincidence, a weird coincidence.
何よ、大声出して。
He saved me, but he didn't know at the time.
あんたを助けたなら知らないわけないでしょ。
No. That was the only time he didn't know about it.
いつのことよ。
That group of people in evil forms you described, they won't rush into your hiding place. They were running towards me, and they wanted to kill me before you killed them. Those men were scouts from earlier that Mr. Cook and I had encountered. She is surprised this time. They didn't want us to patrol and report on their movements, so they come up in pursuit. It was raining at the time, and they couldn't use their muskets, but I also lost my way and I continued to run somewhere in the forest. Just when they were about to catch up, they suddenly got attacked by something. That's why I could escape. Come to think of it, that must be you.
なるほどね。
Face expression suddenly cloud trouble.
私のしもべに手出しするなんて、知ってたらあんな奴ら八つ咲きにしてやったのに。
It exclaims for a national thief. No, well, it had nothing to do with you at that time.
何の関係もない？命名のうちにも店名があるの。あんたと私の関係はとっくに神様が決めてたのよ。
God, by the way, what is going on with that lightning from the heavens? How come such a predestined curse? Oh my God. Oh, I just hit the wall. Oh, okay, that.
私も知らないけど、強いて言うなら自然の均衡を保つためじゃないかしら。
Balancing act?
天内がなければヴァンパイアはいつまでも好き勝手に活動できて、新しいヴァンパイアが生まれ続ける。ヴァンパイアの能力に対して人間は圧倒的に不利。あっという間に世の中ヴァンパイアだらけになっちゃうわ。
That's true. Heaven is really just has given humans a way to survive.
天雷に撃たれたらどんなに強力なヴァンパイアでも跡形なく灰になってしまうわ。
The line is so formidable.
そうじゃなきゃこの世界に人間の居場所があるはずないでしょ。
Shrugs her shoulders. True, humans are really weak if you compare them to vampires and can only strive under heaven in the middle of light protection.
弱い？
She knits her eyebrows and stares at me. After a few seconds, her bold reacts and she even smiles mysteriously at me.
天雷が来る前、ヴァンパイアは撃たれる確率を低くするために自分の能力を隠すの。つまり弱くなるってこと。普通の人間より弱いかもしれないわ。だから今あんたが何かしても私は抵抗できないかもね。
Can't defend?
試してみる？
No need. I shrugged my side and shook my head.
昔はヴァンパイアハンターという職業があって、そいつらは天雷を利用して隠れたヴァンパイアに奇襲をかけるの。この時代にそんな職業があるかわからないけど。 もしそいつらがここに来たら、あんたは絶対に一人で逃げるのよ。あいつらはヴァンパイアに関わる人間を見逃したりしないから。
I shook my head again. How can I possibly run away?
どうかしら。逃げなくてもおもらししちゃうかもしれないわ。
That was mean. Nonsense! Even if I want to flee, I'll bring you along with me, but I'm still curious.
どうしたの？
Why does heaven look after humans so well? For example, people will also slaughter livestock any time and even start wars against their own kind. How come they don't get cursed? Is the light from heaven really from heaven? The light from the heavens really from heaven?
わからないわ。私の知る限りでは、天雷は天からの呪いで、永遠に不変で、いつも必ずやってくる。前はどうしてこんな呪いがあるのか気になっていたけど、先輩ヴァンパイアの彼もそれは知らなかった。何度も経験するうちに、真実はどうあれ、天雷は自然の法則なんだって思うようになったわ。
That vampire you met earlier, where did he go?
わからないわ。ヴァンパイアはめったに集まったりしないの。虎みたいなものね。みんな見つかるのを恐れて身分を隠して生活してる。大勢でいれば暴露される可能性もあるしね。それに天雷の存在もある。私たちもバカじゃないから集団でいるなんて自殺行為はしないわ。
What about that old vampire? Both of you aren't companions?
いいえ、一度天雷から逃れた後、彼には会ってないわ。灰になってしまったのかも。
That's really tragic. But talk about our past, fatigue gradually drove away my voice. We drifted off to sleep at different times after someone said she was tired. However, I could feel my pants getting wet after some time and I woke up abruptly. I was worried that I had wet myself and I realized the water level in the drains had risen into overflow and spread to the floor we were sitting on. Dang! The rain outside is having a dart and the water level down here was rising rapidly. The sewage from the canals were rushing across the floor as I could go, now it's reaching up our shoes. Miller, wake up quick! Yeah, then wake up to spot my shouts and the rushing rainwater. Looks like she's curling in deep slumber and is really vulnerable. This won't do. If we stay here, we will surely drown in that dirty water. I quickly Kiwi hold my back. She's still as slight as before. Next, I head towards areas that aren't flooded while leaning against the wall. The murky black water drain beside us looked like a river Styx, and the legends where our souls may be swallowed by it if we fall inside. Only in a short distance, the water has always reached my ankles. Each step becomes difficult as if I'm trying to get out of a marsh. At this rate, we're gonna drown here before we know it. Sure I do. If we leave the shores, we might be struck by lightning from the heavens, but we would drown if we stay. And I don't want to die in the sewage. I shake my head and try my best to clear these unpleasant thoughts and spell. Let's keep moving and see where there is a turning point. I continue moving forward. Maybe there are places higher up in here. Let's keep looking. I began to gasp for breath, and my arms much as I started to hurl from Kiri and Yella. I would have exercised more if I had known these. I reminded myself and walk on. After walking for quite some time, a set of steps appeared in the distance. It's not a set of walls for people to climb up, it's a staircase made of solid stone instead. I hold it across as if I had found a lifeline. As I climb the staircase, I see a small catwalk extending outwards and forward, and it ends at where it made a door that's locked and has the word maintenance room in it. Although we can enter the room to rest, our current position is elevated and we shouldn't have any problems for a while. Therefore I place the yellow walkway and cover her with the mat to allow her to rest. She's curled up in a blanket and her breathing is very shallow like the last time I first met her inside the tree. I stepped back after sitting down, attended to massage myself briefly and relieved that acute pain in my body. I see that I stepped on something soft and a small black animal cries, scurries away from my feet and jumps off the catwalk. I got a fight, but I realized the animal was just a dirty rat when I take a closer look. Fine, I'm not afraid of rats anyway. But I stopped support of the rushing water below after leaving the territory that had snatched from it. At this moment, A deafening sound booms out. A blinding flash of light pierces through the holes in the manhole covers around us, briefly illuminating the entire underground terrace. Everything around me turns right. I'm looking at my vision. I noticed that rat running beside the wire below us, lying in a strange position on short strip. Its forelimbs are still and black smoke is emanating from its body. It's had lines just now. It traveled inside that delusion struck this rat dead. Goosebumps appear on my skin and my head hurts. Yella! I quickly turned around in alarm. Hey, I sleep peacefully. She doesn't seem to have changed much. I have a sudden relief. I'd certainly be struck dead from below if I had arrived here any later. Yeah, comforting thoughts do arise after a traumatic experience. Sorry, little rat. I mourned briefly for that rat would sacrifice herself for us. Then I take off shoes and trousers, wingate and place them at one side of the drive. Only now do I understand the benefits of wearing skirts. His body is still dry because I killed her on the way back a little. Her shoes and hair over those are the only parts that are wet. I'll bring the edges of her dress and use that mat to wipe her feet dry. Her dainty legs feel as smooth as silk when her skin is white as snow, and even has a mild fragrance. What am I thinking? I sit down while leaning against the wheel next door as I lick the bottom of my lips and clench my fists to resist the urge. She's very vulnerable now, and the line hasn't ended yet. I can't afford to relax and daydream. So cold. I'm away from the heavy weight, and the place actually feels a bit cold when I sit down, so I instinctively warm my arms to get some warmth. Another thunderclap, everything in the narrow passageway below shakes violently. I cover the air with my mattress. I can't allow her to catch a cold. It seems I'm fated to have a sleepless night. I slept? I actually fell asleep while leaning against the railing without realizing it. It's a good thing the water level didn't rise to its walkway above. Gila? Yeah, it's a line of mat. She's rushing on my shoulder, and my mat has been wrapped back on me at some point in time or other. It should be morning now. The underground turns up slightly with light steam streaming in from outside. I clear my neck and see below. The water has receded to its wrist level. I know the floor is too wet, only small parts are left. Wake up. My shoulder hurts. She gets up, my stiff shoulder stretches.
あんたの肩硬すぎ。頭が痛いわ。切り開いて巣に浸せば柔らかくなるんじゃないかしら。
Don't say such frightening things.
どうして下履いてないのよ。
Because I wasn't wearing a skirt?
そんな趣味があると思わなかったわ。選ぶのを手伝ってあげる。
That's not what I meant. I kicked her my pants and put it on. After you fell asleep last night, I realized that place was getting flooded, and I shifted to this area upwards. My shoes and trousers were wet by the time we sat here, so I had no choice but to take them off to dry.
それだけ？
Yes.
待って。脱いでる時に私に変なことしなかったでしょうね。
I choke. I am this sort of person to you? Where is the trust between us?
弱虫。
Coward! I am upright Jim. I will never take advantage of anyone who is in trouble.
度胸がないだけでしょ。
You want me to do it? Her response is offended and amused at the same time. Don't tell me she is hand that I should do something to her. Just you wait, I would definitely do something next time around. Yes, all been form changes she becomes entirely red-faced. See, you would surely respond like this if I did. It's not as if I'm meeting you for the first time.
そりゃそうよ。初めてがこんな汚いところだなんて我慢できるわけ。
Her voice becomes softer and her cheeks are so red they look like white tomatoes for some reason. I'm getting nervous and shy when I see how cute she looks. First time, same here. No. You shouldn't be talking about such things as yours. I quickly slapped my face and reminded myself to change the subject. There was a joyous room last night while you were asleep. The light even streaked aside and I saw a racket hit and die from it right in front of me.
雷
Yes, it entered through the water. It was really
天
powerful.
雷は本当に恐ろしいものよ。気をつけてないと見つかるわ。
But I haven't heard anything for a while, and the rain should have stopped now, judging from the water level. Has the lightning passed?
わからないわ。天雷は時々終わったと見せかけて不意打ちしてくることもあるの。
Wait here.
どこ行くの？
I'm going to take a look outside. I won towards the light, which is still one leading to show us and definitely climb up to open the manhole cover. The sun is shining brightly outside with a smell of morning dew and fresh air. The ground has been thoroughly washed by the heavy rain until it's spotlessly clean, and the skies are blue with hardly a cloud in sight. This is probably one of my favorite songs in the game, because it feels like it's really, when they place the song, it's like perfect. The way has changed completely. Great. I'll be back to here and lead her back to show us. Then she becomes a bit incredulous as she looks at the azure sky
本
above.
当に避けられたの？
I like when you can see her looking up actually. It should be. I'm not a vampire, so I don't know much about light from heavens. As far as I can tell, the weather is good and the skies are clear. Since it's completely the opposite of a stormy weather, light can't possibly strike at this time.
本当に避けられたのかしら？なんだか。
She is looking at me in confusion as if she's still puzzled or something. But sure. She seems to have accepted my assurance if I become overjoyed. When will the next light from the heavens arrive?
ずっと後よ。
That's great news. Where should we go now?
まずはホテルに戻ってお風呂に入って服を全部洗ってもらいましょう。ひどい匂い。
And after that,
その次は
she looks at me with a puzzled expression. Never mind, we have the money and we have Dodge. We can think as we go along.
急に肩の荷が下りただけなのに何をしたらいいか全然わからない。
Otherwise, we can stroll around. Ever since we arrived into this world 3 centuries later, we have been exhausted and sick most of the time. Take a leisure stroll is considered a luxury for me.
悪くないわね。そうしましょう。あんたの仲間じゃせいぜいそれが一番いい考えだものね。
More than the manhole cover? Yes, sis, I'm not as clever as the clues lady here.
うるさいわね。行くわよ。早く愛しのバスタブちゃんと再会したいんだから。
After you have bathed and changed our clothes at the hotel, we chatted and strolled aimlessly in one direction and past occasionally. We passed a city in the outskirts. We're coming to a place that offered a panoramic view of the large modern city. Suddenly, this place looks rather familiar to me. Is this the place where you lied to me the other time?
はあ？いつ騙したっていうのよ。
Is she playing dumb? Lucky I have a special habit and won't obey these without good reason. I retrieve a letter from my pocket. Still Waylon.
んだね。
Pretty much sure to starts my name when she realizes what's happening. Oh yeah, I never mentioned it before, but you could tell she had to be lying about the whole custody or the pact or whatever. Because every time you got a bad ending where you went too far away, that happens. Like when I got the first bad ending, what was Ray was when he opened the shop and everything like that, or not, well, worked for a shop and all that. That happened either. And then the other time, when Yella went back to the forest, that happened either. So obviously that happened. I think there's one more time. I can't remember. There's one more time I think she went too far. So, but she feels for some reason. It seems she has a card from a weakened state. This is my chance. Don't be so hasty. Let me find it. I lied to you about the so-called agreement. I only tricked you into staying with me.
あんた、手紙を渡しなさい。
She's blushing so much. Yeah, it's so fierce. She's stomping away. You want me to stay with you so much, Lady Yella?
私はこうやって脅さないと あんたは間違いなく私を置いて逃げてたでしょ。
That's true. Back then I couldn't think straight, even though Yin was up to no good at one time, although this was mostly so. You may not have such a story after that if she didn't lie to me. Come to think of it, this was such a twist of fate. They're so devious.
当たり前でしょ。
If I had one off at that time, why would you look for another person to trick and stop preparing in front of me again?
あんたが一度で学ぶなんて稀じゃない。
Why, of course.
真似しないで。
Even so, why did you choose me as your first choice? Leah smiled slyly at me after she heard my question.
目が覚めた時あんたがいたからよ。
So casual about it?
しかも猿みたいにパニックになって私を連れて走った。
You can't blame me, I've never seen an excavator before, and it goes without saying that I was scared by it.
そうね。目が覚めてこんなおかしな場所にいたら一人じゃどうしたって不安よ。
So, you wash away? I thought you were steady. You even said you had already prepared for all contingencies later on.
うるさいわね。雰囲気が台無しじゃない。
Okay, I will listen to you, Missy. Continue.
もういいわよ。あんたはそういうやつなんだから。なぜかわからないけど、あんたと一緒にいると妙な安心感があるのよ。わけわからないでしょ。こんなに弱くて臆病なやつなのに。
Last part is excessive.
それに変人でスケベ。
That's nonsense. If I'm a puppet, I would have taken advantage of the time you were conscious to lick your entire body.
それが本音ね。
No, can't you see I didn't do that?
それでまだ自分が臆病だって認めないの？
You're being too much. You're being too much by saying that.
それでいいのよ。あんたと出会えたんだから。
A smile and low voice has starred the ice on my heart, and all sensations moving up from my neck to the top of my head. A single conversation out of many words I've exchanged in my life has deeply embedded itself in my mental heart.
どうしたの？
Embarrassed, I turned away here to look at the scene below the hill. A large and prominent wheel was turning not too far away, and the people moving below. The city seems familiar. The amusement park. I still remember the name of this place. Mr. Cook and his restaurant ended there, and people will go there for fun
どう
nowadays.
したの？何考えてるの？
Let's go there and play.
どこに？
I point to that massive wheel. Amusement park.
遊園地？
It's a place where everyone likes to go and enjoy themselves.
なんで今まで黙ってたのよ。バカ、早く行くわよ。
She is so adorable. She quickly dragged me down the path afterwards. This place is full of jewelry and banjo mixed with the occasional streams of delight from the crowd, just like my first time here. This Cook statue stands slightly on one side and even has a few bouquets of flowers at the base, showing the people in this age haven't forgotten about him. Give me a minute.
どこ行くの？
It hasn't been long since I last came here, yet feels as if 300 years have passed. I like 2 bouquets. I go over to buy 2 bouquets. I don't know why I keep saying bouquets. Bouquets of flowers at a push cart and give yellow with bouquet.
何よこれ。
Don't go like people giving them flowers.
いらないわよ。花なんて。
She turns away shyly while receiving the flowers from one hand. But I need it. I've never given flowers to a girl before.
もう一つは誰にあげるの？
Yeah, points at the right Oh, crap in my hands. I'm giving it to Mr. Cook. And I point to that statue at the side.
あれがクックさんなのね。
Yes, right here. I'm going to place it there and we'll be back soon. By the way, this place used to be my former home. I used to be afraid of people. I never went to Mr. Cook's salon by myself, even when I was bored, and would only go with him. The bar was full of light-hearted shots, just like this amusement park. Mr. Cook liked to chat with the salon's patrons at length, and he loved the atmosphere there. So he would definitely enjoy this place if I could watch people here talk happily among the sisters and say, Mr. Cook, Mr. Woolway, we're doing well. But you have to say goodbye to Mr. Cook.
これから
Yes, watching it quite in fun. It looks very nice. Maybe she has kept a distance from people for too long. Look over there!
何いきなり大声出してんのよ。びっくりするでしょ。
She jumped in front and fired when I tapped the search hole up there. Let's run on that thing moving around the circles.
何よこれ。こんなところにじっと座らされてちっとも面白くないわ。こんなになんてみんなバカじゃないの？
You board the scene car, the roller coaster. The car is moving forward slowly by some unknown mechanism sitting on stop. Oh god. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go up and all the way down. Easy deal. I enjoy the feeling of being high up because I can feel the wind brushing against my cheeks at this attitude. We are even comparable in height to those birds flying around us.
遅くなったわ。
Whenever we reach similarly high spot around us, and the car is slowing down a lot as if it's going to stop. Is it stopping here to allow us to enjoy the scenery? Oh no. Oh no. We have a better view and can see the amusement park from our vantage point.
違うわ。まだゆっくり動いてるもの。前の人が叫び出したわ。何か面白いものが来るのね。
The people around us are getting excited. Interesting price. I have a bad feeling. I do too, actually. Before I can react, my mind becomes straight blank. I killed him. I'm going to crash into the ground. Yeah, they went around us so screaming so loud my ears are about to bust. I'm screaming too. The wind rushing past me is close to putting out the skin on my lips. Lex's car keeps racing around wildly to circuit. I can't find my voice. When we get off that plastic car, I can feel the ground shaking under my feet. The steam car, a roller coaster is such a harrowing experience. I'm definitely not going to ride on it again.
面白かったわね。もう一回乗りましょう。
Don't pull me, I'm going to vomit.
そう？それじゃあしばらく休みなさい。
Yeah, I have strides. I dash straight to a bench on one side and lie down. The bed seems to be shaking too. Isn't the fun fish supposed to be a place for people to enjoy this? Why would they install torture instruments?
何が拷問器具や。みんな楽しそうにしてるじゃない。あんたが弱すぎるだけよ。
Whatever. You see, the people who widen this are idiots just now.
私がなんて言ったって？もう休憩は終わったでしょ、お姫様。次は
I look around. I try moving wheel. It's the prominent thing inside, but I don't want to go in a place high up for now. That one? So I point to a red building about 100 steps away. That place was where carvings of bird fangs and city claws. A lot of companies also hit inside. It should be no problem. Haunted house.
待ち時間はないみたいね。早く行きましょう。
It's gotta be a haunted house. She pushed me from the bench and once there like a child. We might find a red bed. I actually employed worse inside because I'm more curious this time. And then working you for me teach me that this place has ghosts inside. Ghosts? I begin to wonder if I have a hearing partial in the wind that blew out my ear just now. But the line of people waiting outside have pushed us inside. before I can ask for them.
パッと見た感じ普通じゃない。行きましょう。
Wait, the place really has gone silent. I still haven't prepared myself with seafood. Yeah, won't allow me to slow her down though. She drags me into the darkness. What is this hell?
何おかしな声出してんのよ。雰囲気が台無しだから黙って。
Normally in anime it's just the other girl. It's a girl that's fine. You know, freaking out, but it's the guy this time. I love when he switches like that. It's really
はい
scary.
はい、お姫様。怖いなら私に抱きついていればいいわ。
Go a bit slow.
つまらないわね。幽霊がいると思ったのに全然刺激が足りないわ。もっとすごいのを出しなさいよ。
Don't find something more powerful pop up surely.
だらしないわね。見てなさい。ぐる
Boss, no! Unexpected spiritual unfold of things out of the blue and scare all the ghosts remind us that you're running away. What are you doing?
あいつらがあんたを驚かせるから本当の恐ろしさってやつを教えてあげたのや。
Do me, Missy. My heart can't take it anymore. Please scrap your bad ideas quick.
驚いてバカな顔がもっとバカになってるわ。
I like that comic book style too, like a manga style. I should say manga, not comic book, but manga. I got. Why? It must be by you.
そうなの？それじゃあもっと驚かせないとね。
No, I really almost wrote myself.
決めたわ。あんたの間抜けな顔を見るのも違った面白みがあるわね。これからはもっと怖がらせてやろうっと。
So devious. You're lucky you're cute. Sure, lady is that. Sometimes if I didn't get anything out of it, though, she allowed me to hold her the rest of our trip aside. For the rest of our trip aside. I got out of that hole of a haunted house after a lot of dignity, and I dragged my weak legs back to the bench. I'm so tired.
本当にひ弱なんだから、私はまだまだいけるわよ。
Yes, you are too powerful. And you're flippantly allowed on the bench.
次は何をする？
Let's rest for a while.
そうね。もっと面白いものがないか見てみましょう。
She's talking as if there was no limit to her enthusiasm. Go. Later, I got dragged by her to a teacups ride, a free fall ride in the roller coaster again. It's a vomit to my entire lunch. All that managed us into the evening. Subsequently, we walked for quite a long time into the forest far away from the crowd, and we went to the boat at a lake. The warm breeze is blowing across our hill in quick succession. Waves are calm and allow our boat to drift along gently. Ripples on the water surface and move quietly. This is my favorite part at the moment. Noise from the crowd is entirely gone. The boat swaying from side to side. The boat chirping away and the sloshing sound of water feels so relaxing. Oh, it feels nice.
いいわね。
It's real of you to find a non-exciting ride acceptable.
またあんたがあれやこれやを吐き出すところを見たくないからでしょ。
Thank you for your concern, Missy. Sunset shine on the lake surface like a beautiful candle, and we are worn a bow on the light blue lake that resembles a recent moon in the sky. It's hard to imagine that we were even ragged last night in the sewers. What is happening in front of us feels like a dream. I extend my hands and pinch myself hoods, woolly hoods. I got to yell again, she still around. Let's close your eyes and lean back and her seat to enjoy this tranquil moment. Let's hope this will last for a long time. I think to myself before closing my eyes in contentment. There's just a voice reaching my ears afterwards.
最初 こんなわけのわからない世界に来たのは全部あんたのせいだと思ってた。
During Mars, I see she's speaking to me into herself. Well, I'm wondering if I should continue the conversation and how to do it. Her voice drifts across again.
最初にあんたと別れた後、何もかもめちゃくちゃになったこの世界を初めて一人で歩いたわ。ものすごく腹が立ってて、あんたのことも簡単に活かせるもんかって思ってた。あんたからは私の匂いがする。だからその匂いをたどってあんたを探したわ。ひどい目に遭ってればいいと思った。でもあんたがバカみたいに無防備に不良どもに話しかけて縛られるのを見て、なんだか急にホッとしたの。あんただけが私と同じ過去から来たんだから、きっと他の人よりも私のことを理解してくれるはず。しかもあんたはこんなにバカで可愛いんだもの。他の人に騙されるよりも私があんたを騙してやろうと思った。
The guest lay a check and raises her head to look into the distance.
どんな適当な嘘でもあんたはすぐに騙されるだろうから、話し相手としてずっとそばに置いておけるでしょ。
Are you afraid to be alone?
そうね。でも必死に私を探してたのは誰だったかしら。一人にするなって叫んで、どうしても私についていくって言い張ってたわ。
I laugh as I ignore her teasing and I say how I feel. Again, I thought the same way as you. It must be hidden work that I got brought to a strange reason. I was grateful first when you rescued me from those ruffians, but you said you were a vampire after that. I thought it was true, something bad to you. I had no other choice at the time, so I believed you. In fact, I kept worrying if you would suck on my blood back then. After getting along with you for some time, I realized you were a girl who wanted to words, yet you were very kind of heart. So I thought it would be better to survive in this world than to live alone. Hence, I gradually became inseparable from you. All the car chases in my frame of mind and the feelings of my heart are expanding. Together, I grabbed Ya's hand, resting at the side of her seat. It was soft and delicate, and the skin is upon in the conversation. Yeah, I'm feeling harder instead. Can we remain inseparable like this forever? I swallow my slime and continue. Yeah, I look at her eyes, but my mouth is dry, and some words are stuck in my throat, such that I can't express my feelings. Yella rapidly moves her face closer to mine. Her breath comes to linger on my face in that instance. And her soft, moist lips touch my cheek briefly like a dragonfly skimming the water. The part she touches is heating up rapidly. I'm stunned as if I'd been immobilized by a paralyzed spell. My heart is thumping vigorously like a drum being played very loudly at a celebration. By the time I refocus on Yella after returning myself, she's already looking away while blushing. Am I mistaken just now? Sadie pushes my hand, holding hers very hard. Ouch!
あんたの面の皮は城壁より厚いのかしら。何も感じなかったわけ？
I felt it, so you have agreed? She answers softly. Silver of the lake has a red hue from the sunset, matching the color of her cheeks. For a moment, I'm stunned by this enlightening developments. It feels as if I'm shooting upwards from the base of a valley into the clouds on that roller coaster ride earlier. I love you. I look continuing at the scene of her in the lake. I want to form an impression of her by sight, stored in the softest and deepest part of my heart without allowing eyes to look at it.
バカ。口だけじゃないでしょうね。
No, I would definitely accompany you wherever you go.
そんなに私が必要なら特権をあげないでもないわ。
Oh, may I have another special privilege?
何するつもりよ。普通の人間のくせに調子に乗らないで。
I'm not ordinary, okay? I'm a vampire's companion. It's true that I still want something. The kids from now feel like a dragonfly skimming on water after all. One can't get enough of it. Watch us now. Can you do it again? Cheeks become flushed and she begins to muddle.
直接聞くバカがどこにいるのよ。
What? Are you shy?
うるさいわね。さっさとボートを漕ぎなさいよ。
Yeah? Never mind, we still have our whole lives ahead of us. There's no need to rush for now. Our relationship reached a new level after we jumped from the amusement park. Our faces were red as we held hands on the way back. Although we were also holding each other's hand tightly in the past, we were fleeing for our lives and emotions since it was different this time. While being partners who would live and die together, we have become inseparable lovers. When we returned to our room, Mia complained lightly that the weather was too hot and went to say goodbye. I was also feeling worse as well in the bed. I lay on it, sat up, and even tossed and turned while listening to the silent running water from the bathroom.
レイラ
What?
早く来て。
What happened? She sounded a bit flushed, so I hurried over to the bathroom to check on things. Whoa, this is too exciting! I quickly covered my eyes with my hands and allowed small slits between my fingers to peep.
バカ、恥ずかしがってる場合じゃないわよ。
Yeah, pushed my hands down and points at the corner of the bathroom. What is that? Something black and color is moving.
ゴキブリ。早く何とかしてよ。
I look more closely at it. That black thing has a pair of antennae, and they are swaying along with its movements. Really? I bent down softly, intending to hit it. Smack!
バカバカ、こっちに来たじゃない。
I thought this was a lot more serious. Don't simply shout, hit me to hit it too.
私、
What?
怖いのよ。いいから早く取って。
You're scared of a cockroach? Do me, yes, I'm going down. Girl's response is so extreme. Does she have phobia or something too?
あそこ。
Yeah, pushing my head to turn in another direction. Surely my neck almost broke.
ごめん。
Nevertheless, a small cockroach can ride this girl so much. Looks like she's this really scared. You should wear something for us, otherwise I can't concentrate. Exactly, I'm also jumping because of her current state. It might lose my composure any time. It extends her leg out of the bathtub, but she seems to have remembered something and withdraws that leg back
だ
aside.
ってあそこの棚にバスタオルがあるから。
That is, I find it element. Yes, yes. A guy this girl's going to use the bathtub as her casserole while against the cockroaches.
ほら、もういいでしょ。
She ushered me again after putting on a towel. Die! I answered towards the cockroach pro. Its senses surrounded us more cool and smacked with the slipper.
当たった
I merely underestimated on my first try. I bent down to retrieve the slipper and then insect is stuck on at the stove, motionless.
気持ち悪い。見ないで早く捨てなさいよ。
I told you I was a champion in rabbit hunting competition back then. I tried to wrap the insect with a tissue paper and then throw it in the rubbish bin before wasting my leg to wear the slipper. Unfortunately, the floor is wet and I saw a slipper standing on one foot, causing me to balance. I can't reach out to hold Aiden around me, but the thing also breaks off. I crashed on the floor. Ooh, that sounded like a...
大丈夫？
I'm alright. My butt only hurts a bit.
バカ。
I look at the thing in my hand. It's a metallic object. Where did this come from? I show the object yellow.
これって。
It looks inside and becomes pale with white.
このバカ。蛇口のレバーが取れてるじゃない。これでどうやってお風呂に入るのよ。
Don't panic. I'll reattach it. Anything that can be pulled out can be refixed. I bring the knob to the shower valve. I can't find any spots to refix the knob after looking for a long time.
できそう？
I wipe off my shirt and my friend noticed on the steam from the pump bath led to it. I'll look for an attendant.
そうね。 早く行ってきて。
Yeah, it might catch a cold if I spend too much time struggling with it. I should give up and allow someone who is trained to handle it. Wait for me. A chambermaid happens to be passed by a room I step out. She'll ask her to come in for help. Eventually, she only takes half a minute to be fixed the knob, and I'm regret not having given up a little. It should be okay now. Yeah, push the shower curtain and begin to take a shower while humming a tune after the chambermaid's left.
もう行っていいわよ。
The curtain has her silhouette, yet that figure could probably give anyone plenty of room for imaginations then. A strange warm feeling is rolling up. No, I should get out of it quickly. I turn on the television and watch something to calm down. TV happens to be showing a cricket program. Someone is doing a demonstration of how to repair a cake with multiple layers, which looks tender and delicious.
料理番組を見てるの？
A wave of fragrance reaching my nose from behind. I think it smells like the cake in the TV. It smells delicious. Yeah, it takes a seat at the couch by the window, and a silvery hill dripping with water looks especially shiny when it flows down the shovel, resembling a bright gemstone.
テレビで匂いもわかるの？
It's your sense.
スケベ。
Yeah, it turns to look out the window in the embarrassment. That's because you smell too nice. It's so fragrant until my head is entirely filled with thoughts of your scents.
食べたい？
She really implies sex. He thinks for a moment before asking me in a very serious manner. Yes. I mean, I energetically. Don't.
今はダメ。
Oh, why? They are pushed in the bathroom.
汗かいたばっかりでしょ。まずはお風呂に入りなさい。
Okay, I'm going in.
いい匂いになるまでちゃんと洗いなさいよ。
She has a sinister smile on her. No problem. Well, after something pinning heavily on my tired body, and I can't breathe. They're cute. Did he have sex? That's the question. We'll know in a minute.